It wasn't that bad.
It was so bad.
A lot of times people say it's bad, but it was actually the best impression.
In what can only be described as the television meltdown of the year, Academy Award-winning actor Jamie Foxx has delivered an absolutely blistering impression of President Donald Trump that has sent shockwaves through Hollywood and Washington alike. Sources close to the White House report that Trump is absolutely livid after Foxx's spot-on impersonation went viral, with the president reportedly demanding to know who gave him permission to do that. The jaw-dropping moment occurred during Foxx's appearance on a late-night talk show, when the host innocently asked about his go-to impressions. What happened next left the audience in hysterics, and network executives scrambling for the bleep button. "I've been working on my Trump," Foxx said with a mischievous grin before launching into what witnesses describe as the most eerily accurate Trump impression ever performed on television. Audience members were left stunned as the race star didn't just mimic the president's voice. He somehow transformed before their very eyes into a perfect Trump doppelganger. From the signature hand gestures to the distinctive facial expressions, Foxx nailed every single detail. "It wasn't just an impression, it was possession," said one shell-shocked audience member. His hands immediately started doing those Trump moves, you know, where one pinches the air like it's holding an invisible tic-tac and the other chops through space. "It was uncanny," another witness added. The second Jamie slipped into that Trump voice, reality itself seemed to glitch. "I had to double-check I wasn't watching an actual press conference." Foxx began with Trump's classic opener, lots of great people on both sides, before ramping up the impression to new heights of hilarity that had the studio audience howling with laughter. Excuse me, Foxx, as Trump interrupted himself repeatedly, wagging his finger at imaginary reporters. Fake news, fake reviews. Within minutes of airing, clips of Foxx's impression spread across social media like wildfire, trending worldwide and generating millions of views. Celebrity reactions came pouring in, with fellow Hollywood A-listers praising Foxx's comedic genius. Jamie Foxx's Trump impression isn't just living rent-free in our heads, it's got a penthouse suite in Trump's too, tweeted one famous comedian. Even political commentators couldn't help but weigh in, with one prominent news anchor admitting, "I've covered Trump for years, and Foxx somehow captured things about him I never noticed until now." It's frightening how accurate it is. The internet exploded with memes and reaction videos as social media users couldn't get enough of Foxx's performance. His impersonation was so spot-on that many viewers claimed they couldn't tell whether they were watching actual Trump footage or Foxx's impression. Jamie didn't just do a Trump impression, he practically summoned him, wrote one viral tweet, with over 200,000 likes. Tech experts report the video clips of the segment were being shared at a rate of 10,000 times per minute during peak virality. During the now infamous segment, Foxx delivered a series of pitch-perfect Trumpisms that left the audience in stitches. "Listen folks, people are saying, many people, very smart people, that I am the greatest president of all time, maybe, ever," Foxx declared with Trump's signature hand flourish. He then launched into a rambling monologue about nurses. "I see the blacks, I like the blacks, I have a huge black following." In perhaps the most controversial moment, Foxx asked Trump opine on Vice President Kamala Harris. Kamala, I love Kamala. She's black, she just turned black. I don't know where she was. She just became black. She's black and she's Indian. I like that." The audience erupted at this point, with several people reportedly falling out of their seats with laughter. Never one to let an impression go unchallenged. President Trump wasted nitrogen monoxide time responding to Foxx's viral moment. Sources inside Mar-a-Lago revealed that Trump was watching live when the segment aired and immediately began fuming and pacing the room. The president was absolutely seething. Claims are insider. He kept saying, "That's not how I sound. Do I sound like that? I don't sound like that." Within hours, Trump took to Truth Social for a characteristic late-night rant. Jamie Foxx, terrible overacting, never funny, total loser, sad, read the first in a series of scathing posts. By morning, Trump had escalated his attack. "Used to like Jamie Foxx, used to be a fan, did some good movies, but now he's doing the fake news comedy. Very unfair, very dishonest." In true Trump fashion, the president wasn't content to limit his outrage to social media. At a rally just 48 hours after Foxx's impression went viral, Trump devoted nearly 20 minutes to addressing the actor's impersonation. "You know folks, there's this guy Jamie Foxx," Trump began, visibly agitated. "I used to like him, used to be a fan, did some good movies, but now he's doing the fake news comedy, okay? Very unfair, very dishonest." The crowd responded with chants of "Foxx is fake, as Trump nodded approvingly. In a bizarre twist, Trump even attempted his an impression of Foxx's impression of him, a media moment that left even his most ardent supporters looking confused. He flailed his hands like a malfunctioning magician, reported one attendee. It wasn't Foxx's Trump impression. It wasn't even Trump's own voice, it was something else entirely. The entertainment industry has been quick to capitalize on the viral moment. with multiple late-night shows devoting entire segments to analyzing Fox's impression. Industry insiders report that Fox has been flooded with offers since the clip went viral, including proposals for a comedy special focused entirely on political impressions, and even talks of a satirical film where he would play a Trump-inspired character. This could be career rocket fuel for Jamie, explained one Hollywood executive. What started as a viral comedy bit could easily land him a new stand-up special, a recurring SNL guest spot, or even a blockbuster role. Several major streaming platforms are reportedly in a bidding war for the rights to a Fox-led political comedy project, with figures rumored to be in the tens of millions. Body language experts and vocal coaches have been astounded by the technical precision of Fox's impersonation. It wasn't just the voice, it was the RHYTHM, explained celebrity vocal coach Marissa Reynolds. That weird up-and-down sing-song cadence that makes every Trump sentence sound like he's either announcing a reality show winner or explaining why windmills are dangerous. Jamie captured it perfectly. Behavioral analyst Dr. Thomas Jensen pointed out the subtle details that made the impression so effective. Fox didn't just copy Trump's mannerisms, he thought like Trump. He improvised entire rants with the kind of chaotic logic that felt too real. It was the perfect mix of confidence and nonsense. Even Trump's most loyal supporters privately admit the impression was frighteningly accurate, with one former aide anonymously confessing, "I've spent hundreds of hours with the president, and I hate to say it, but Fox nailed it." Perhaps the most hilarious segment of Fox's impression came when he imagined Trump working at McDonald's. "Hello everybody, sir, my first day at McDonald's. I'm looking for a job. So if you don't mind, I want to work the French fry counter. I love salt. Wait a minute, I spilled some. I'm very superstitious." This bizarre tangent had the audience in hysterics, with several people reportedly requiring medical attention from laughing so hard. Fast food giant McDonald's has remained diplomatically silent on the viral moment, though social media users have begun calling for Fox to star in an actual McDonald's commercial. In character as Trump, political analysts are divided on how this viral moment might affect the already tumultuous relationship between Hollywood and the White House. Presidents have always been the target of comedians, but there's something different about Fox's impression, noted political commentator Elaine Cartwright. It wasn't just mockery, it was a surgical dissection of Trump's entire persona. White House sources reveal that Trump's inner circle is deeply concerned about the impression's lasting impact, with one aide reportedly warning that every time the president speaks now, people will be thinking of Jamie Foxx. Some political strategists believe Trump's angry response has only amplified Fox's impression, creating what experts are calling the Streisand effect, where attempts to suppress something only make it more famous. By reacting so strongly, Trump has ensured Fox's impression will be played on a loop, explained media strategist Harrison Wells. Half the country will be quoting it word for word by the end of the week. Hollywood's A List has been quick to weigh in on the explosive feud, with many of Fox's fellow stars rushing to his defense. If anyone could make Trump consider legal action over an impression, it's Jamie Foxx, tweeted one Oscar-winning director. The man didn't just mimic him, he became him like a method actor trapped in a reality show. Another celebrity commented, "Between the pursed lips, the hand gestures that look like he's explaining how to fold a fitted sheet, and the perfectly timed pauses before dropping a tremendous or a disaster." Fox's impression was chef's kiss perfection. Even politicians couldn't resist commenting, with one former White House official admitting, "I spent 4 years in that administration, and I've never seen Trump captured so accurately. It's both hilarious and terrifying." Fox's attention to detail extended to capturing Trump's most recognizable physical traits. He had the pout, the squint, the confused but pretending not to be confused expression. Noted body language expert Caroline Hughes, he even perfected the way Trump stands, leaning forward slightly like he's trying to see his poll numbers in the distance. The impression also nailed Trump's tendency to go off on random tangents. Jamie Foxx, great guy, folks, but you know who's not great? Crooked Hillary, very crooked, and Sleepy Joe, worst sleeper I've ever seen, just terrible. Fox as Trump declared to thunderous laughter. Particularly spot on was Fox's mimicry of Trump's hand gestures, which one comedy critic described as so accurate it was like Fox had stolen Trump's muscle memory. Industry insiders are buzzing about what this viral moment means for Fox's already illustrious career. Jamie has always been known for his impressions, but this takes things to a whole new level, explained talent agent Melissa Davidson. "We're talking about a potential comedy renaissance for him." Sources close to Fox reveal that the actor has been overwhelmed by the response, but is thrilled that his comedic skills are receiving such recognition. Jamie spent months perfecting that impression, claims our insider. He studied hours of footage, practiced the voice and mannerisms constantly. This wasn't just a throwaway bit, it was a carefully crafted performance. Several major comedy venues have already reached out with offers for Fox to perform stand-up shows featuring his political impressions, with one Las Vegas casino reportedly offering a 7-figure sum for a limited engagement. As the feud intensifies, some are wondering if Trump might pursue legal action against Fox for the unflattering portrayal. Legal experts, however, are quick to point out that parody and satire are protected forms of speech under the First Amendment. There's absolutely no legal basis for any claim against Fox, explained constitutional law professor Eleanor Michaels. Political figures have been the subject of impressions and parody since the founding of our nation. That hasn't stopped rumors from circulating that Trump's legal team has been exploring options to respond to what they view as a defamatory performance. The international community has also taken notice of the viral feud, with foreign media outlets dedicating significant coverage to what they're calling America's latest culture war battle. British tabloids have been particularly engrossed by the drama, with one London paper running the headline, "Trump trumped, American president, left fuming after actor's savage takedown." Even diplomatic circles haven't been immune to the controversy, with one European ambassador reportedly making a reference to Fox's impression during a recent state dinner, causing uncomfortable laughter among American officials. Present.network executives are ecstatic about the unexpected publicity windfall, with the late-night show that featured Fox's impression seeing its ratings skyrocket by over 100%. This is the kind of viral moment networks dream of, explained media analyst Jason Parker. They'll be riding this wave for weeks, maybe months. Advertising rates for the show have reportedly doubled overnight, with brands clamoring to secure spots on upcoming episodes in hopes of capturing some of the massive audience that has suddenly tuned in. The show's YouTube channel has seen unprecedented growth, with the clip of Fox's impression becoming the most watched video in the channel's history. Within just 24 hours, perhaps the most delicious twist in this entire saga is the unintended consequence of Trump's furious reaction. Trump may think he's shutting things down when he goes after a celebrity, but history says otherwise, noted cultural critic Sarah Lawrence. Every time he picks a fight, he accidentally hands out free publicity like a malfunctioning Pez dispenser. From Meryl Streep to Robert De Niro, Trump's public feuds with celebrities have consistently elevated their profiles and extended the news cycle around their comments. Now it's Jamie Foxx's turn, Lawrence continued. One scathing impression, and suddenly Trump is unknowingly serving as Fox's hype man. As one social media user succinctly put it, Fox should send Trump a commission check because, like it or not, Trump just turned Jamie's impression into a cultural moment. The more he fumes, the bigger Fox's influence grows, as the world waits with bated breath to see how this feud will develop. One thing seems certain, Fox isn't done with his Trump impression. Sources close to the actor reveal that he's already working on new material and refining certain aspects of the impersonation. Based on public reaction, Jamie sees this as just the beginning, claims our insider. The overwhelming response has only encouraged him to take the impression even further. Television producers are reportedly falling over themselves to book Fox for appearances, with several major awards shows allegedly considering him as a host, specifically to capitalize on the Trump impression. As this explosive feud continues to captivate the nation, one thing remains clear. Jamie Foxx has cemented himself in the pantheon of great presidential impersonators, alongside legends like Dana Carvey, George H.W. Bush, Will Ferrell, George W. Bush, and Alec Baldwin Trump on SNL. But what sets Fox's impression apart is the visceral reaction it has provoked from its subject. A reaction that has turned what might have been a momentary laugh into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. If you want to know just how accurate an impression is, look at how the person being impersonated responds. Observe comedy historian Dr. Rachel Williams. By that measure, Fox's Trump might be the most successful political impression of all time. As the feud shows nitrogen monoxide signs of cooling down, America waits eagerly for the next chapter in this most unexpected of celebrity battles. 1. Things for certain, in the war of words between Jamie Foxx and Donald Trump, it's the viewers who are winning.